Alright. There we go. There we are. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's too much. Okay, now we're all set and dandy, I think. Stupid OBS doesn't want to work on me. Finally. God. Now we're all good and dandy. I hope so.
Welcome back, Andrew.
Now we're gonna do some Forza. We're gonna do playing game, doing races, all that shit. All fun and games. Okay. Start at my good old Lambo. Huracan, Profamonte. The game's not too loud if my voice is too, like, quiet, I guess. Probably just volume. Probably should do that. Let's go, let's turn down the master volume a little bit. Turn it down to 60. Let's see if that does anything. I definitely don't. That helping me all that much. Well, let's do this. Move my mic over a little bit closer to me. I think that'll be a little bit better. So, yeah. Okay. Will be liking my stuff. A lot more people have been doing my races I've been doing. That's nice. It's like these two, they're starting to do more. More players, get more likes. Good thing. Let's see. I've done so much in this game. I'm trying to even figure out like what else can I do. I mean, The things I really need to do is the Horizon stories. That's like my main peeve that I need to do. When there's people watching your stream, but no one's actually messaging, like, ugh. It's fun. I do wish to have more people in stream at times. Hopefully that can change sometime later. But nonetheless, keep grinding. Trying to like figure out like what else can I do, because there's not a lot to do right now, I feel like, because excuse me, I got most of this done. I mean, I can get like some of these things to get the car here, but it's like I don't see a point in getting it when I don't need to, I feel like. It's like not everything comes out until tomorrow, so it's like I probably should have waited until tomorrow to do this, but nonetheless, it's fine. Or we can snipe some cars in the auction house, I don't know. We'll have to see. So now, I probably can just redo races or create more races that I was doing before. Because I was doing some of that earlier. Was recreating races. Like, creating my own races, which has been somewhat of a success, because it's like people have been downloading and playing them and liking them. It's like these two are actually starting to take off a little bit. I mean, I can definitely show those races off. Other these two. Well, let's do it. Why not? Have a little bit of fun. Go to the Hoonigan focus. RSRX. I wonder who's watching. The only person watching. Heard it's also a good idea to even talk when there's like no one around, instead of just because people don't know how. I just kind of like how the AI kind of screws up a lot in this race. They're like they miss the checkpoints. It gives you a better chance of winning. I feel like this race is more better for like people who are racing each other, like not AIs. I did 3 laps on this race. I probably could do like more on certain tracks. I can just re-upload them and just have like different maps. So I wish they would do is they let you change it on your own instead of like you have to make separate events for that. But I don't understand why. Yeah. But you see, this is a race I made, and I don't have like a lot of props. It's like I have some over there and whatnot. I have it to where so people don't cut the track and cheat. So it's like they'll get blocked out by it. So it's like they actually kind of have to take the track normally. I mean, there's a little cut so you can definitely do. But it's just also like so they don't go off the track right there. I thought that was a cool. This was a cool course to make. I mean, I could probably make a like a version of it, like longer. I definitely like show what I can do. Like here's the thing though, that's kind of the annoying thing. Is how I have to stream this. Is I have to use like the Xbox app on Windows and then tie it with my, and then have it stream to that for my Xbox and then connect that via OBS. So I can actually stream it to, like, say, YouTube. Or, I mean, I can stream it to Twitch, but it's like I don't have all the features that I can. Like, I can add, like, extra stuff into it, you know? But the issue is like, I don't have, like, the power, I don't have a capture card. If I had a capture card, it would probably be, like, a way better to do. So then I could just plug it into my laptop, plug it into my Xbox. Probably be so much better. And then I would probably be able to like stream it better, then I can actually capture audio from my Xbox instead of capturing it from my thing. Yeah, I think audio just go again. Because the stupid thing is with, okay, we've done that race. Stupid thing is that my headset loves to cut out randomly. So because of Bluetooth headset. So it's like I have to reconnect it after it disconnects randomly. So that's a lot more annoying. Like, so now it's like my headset disconnected. Now all I'm gonna have to do is reconnect it. Which I don't understand. This is like a Windows issue, it seems, with headsets. So it's like now I have to reconnect it. I probably need to just like get a wired headset. Because technically I don't need my Xbox headset because I use that. It's like I probably can do is just get like a wired headset, like headphones that plug in wired. Or get like a better adapter so I can sync it instead, because now it doesn't want to connect. Which is annoying me, because it's like, now it doesn't want to connect. There's like days that it's just, it goes with, there's days it just goes where it just wants to disconnect so many times, and then there's days where it's completely fine for the whole time, and maybe it just has 1 or 2 hiccups. It's weird. But it's like, now what do? It's I'm probably gonna have to do now is like get a pair of headphones that I can plug in via wired, which I probably do have a pair of Bluetooth headphones that have a wired cord. I mean, I could do that, but I don't want. So it just kind of sucks because it's like, okay, there. It's like now I have to like keep like disconnecting, reconnecting my headset each time. So now we can go. Okay, so we're gonna check out like where's that start of that race? Okay. So I did is like I kind of did like an instant turn up here. What I was thinking we could potentially do is we could do something a little bit different. Is we can do is like do something like I don't think a lot of opportunities you can go with this one. I feel like yeah, like we definitely will start off like going through this point, go here, turn here, kind of go this way. Or we could go like back here if you wanted to, and that would be the track. But it would probably be like a shorter track. But I mean, it's a possibility. But I think that's what, yeah, that's what this does. This race. So there's also a lot of opportunities like over here. What we could do is like we go this way instead of turning like we go right, but then we go make another right, and I go over here. And kind of come up here, and then we can kind of just loop around like through this way, and then try to go that way. Which is also a possibility. There's a lot of options here, I feel like. Let's try to make it.
Horizon Arcade will begin shortly. Good luck.
I guess like this is or we could do some rivals. Let's do some rivals. So this is an S1 class car. I mean, I've been able to outperform a lot of cars even when like lower graded tiers. I mean, this kind of sucks at times. I don't like the AI in this game as much. I feel like they changed it up a bit because of like how the credit system works now. So they made the difficulties a lot harder. So it's like you kind of have to use a lower difficulty maybe, but I'm at like a difficulty I was at. I feel like it's like I'm still in like my early stages of trying to make racetracks, like races, custom routes. And here's the thing, it's like people probably have already done some of the routes. I'm gonna bet you like there's like people out there who's already done the routes I did. I'll just be dead honest. But I don't know, but... I mean, some people are starting to, like, get better with... doing more races. Okay, I didn't win that one, but... Well, I mean, I technically did. But we're gonna... I'm actually gonna try to profit mine. I'm way catching up. It's like I'm only running like 864 cars. Ooh, a little bit of a love tap. A little love tap. I feel like if I upgraded this car to be like a 900, it'd probably be way quicker than that car. That was gonna be a good run too, but yeah, I feel like I could probably like upgrade this car a little bit more. Like, a little bit better here. Okay, fuck that up. Yeah, I just think I probably need to do is just like unlock, like I need to put upgrades like cars and stuff like that. More time trials. I'm gonna have to do a lot of these time trials to get a lot more accolades. Because that's what I feel like a lot of people did, is how they get a lot more accolades is just
Horizon Arcade will begin soon.
you know.
Good luck.
So let's try to plan out the race before we do it. So let's go. This is what we'll probably do. Kind of like the same style. Or we're gonna have to put a lot of these barriers up. Cause it's like, I just feel like people are just gonna cheat. Like, what's the fun in doing a race where people are just gonna cut corners and just be able to do the races a lot sooner? So I put all those barriers up, but also I feel like I can probably do a lot better than that. So, who knows? So instead of like, we go this way, we go this way, then we make another right, and then we go kind of this way. That's like the initial plan. And then, coming out here, we go right. Now it's like, where do we go from here? Is the question. It's like, because the race ends here. But what I was thinking is we probably take this road, then we come back here, and then kind of go... We could, like, add a little bit more if we wanted to, but I think it's, like, too much on street racing sometimes. So we go here, and then go through all the way until we get to this road. Which is the possibility I feel like we can do. So we go back to here. Kind of like taking that one route from my other track. Then we actually go this way. We'll probably just steal this idea, I don't care. Now we go here. Just take this road. And then back to the same starting position. So it's like basically the same. Kind of like towards the end, it's like the same track layout a little bit.
You have arrived early, but the next Horizon Arcade event will begin shortly. Enjoy. So
basically, that's the thought. I would say. We get a car. Okay. So, yeah, it's a possibility with that route. We can say on that. So, now what? Let's try the other. Let's show off the second race, shall we? So that was tight line slip, rally monsters, and now we got hypercars return lanes. Tight line slip is kind of like something I randomly put up. Return lanes is kind of like, because I saw this from one video on YouTube I saw. It's like they basically took the drag strip of, like, they had a long straight and then it was a road course, and basically the return lane was a road course. So I started at the drag strip race, but it's a little chaotic at the beginning. Kind of funny. Also, the Milo pony truck. This is a bone stock Lamborghini Centenario. And yeah. They slide way out. Now here we go. That's the fun stuff. I kind of overshot that. I'm gonna put a lot of barriers up because of like people cheating and whatnot. Also, like, so they don't go down the wrong roads. I was like, I feel like I could do a lot more. It's like, no. That's what I feel like I could do. I don't know. Hold on. Let me switch it back over to what it should be. There we go. I did 5 laps because there's like these laps take about freaking under a minute to do, like a little bit under a minute. I mean, I can definitely adjust it to where I can do less time, more time, but it's like with hypercars, it's like, and like people would probably go a lot faster. It's just I'm just using a stock Centenario. So. I braked way too late. The thing is, though, with these races, you can't really trust the racing line all that much. It's like, it's telling you to brake right there, and then, like, right here, but it's like, you can handle it pretty well. You just, like, if you're not following it right, and also you just take the right racing lines. Like, I only have it to where it's showing me to brake. Because it's like, I'm trying to figure out where to brake and all that stuff. That's like the only time I really do it. It's like on other races, but like the tracks I made, I just feel like, well, the first one I would say the dirt race I did, I feel like that one's a lot more consistent. This one I don't even think so. This I can take it full throttle. It's like the same thing over here. Well, not really, because it's like I can just way out like that. Look at all of them first gear. There we go. My race complete. Fun, fun. So, oh what? Oh, glitched now. Damn it. Wow, did it really glitch? I haven't had this happen in a bit. Okay, we're gonna restart Forza. Yay. Well, that sucks. I've never had that happen. That's so weird. Well, in a bit, I would say. Okay. I gotta reload the game.
Welcome back, Andrew.
Let's get back into it. So. That's the thing with this mic, though, that I have. It literally picks up so much stuff. It's kind of bad. I need to probably adjust my microphone guest settings in OBS. Also, I probably need to do is excuse me. Let's get a better mic. This is like a pretty old mic because I'm using the Blue Yeti microphone. And I know this is like a pretty good budget microphone. Well, I'm thinking of like excuse me. Getting like the HyperX Quad S, if that's what the name is. One of the newer HyperX microphones, and it's like basically like a Blue Yeti, but probably has a lot more better features and it's better quality. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Blue Yeti is a pretty good budget microphone. It's like if I had to pick between the HyperX and the microphone and the Blue Yeti, I probably picked up HyperX because I heard the quality of it, and it sounds really good. So I'm hoping to grab it. Sometime, get better quality, and also a capture card. Because I just have a laptop, and if I just use a laptop to stream like to YouTube, it'd probably be better to get a capture card. But it's like, do I want to spend the money for it? But like, this is like all I have. It's like work with what you have, which is kind of a good thing. It's like if you're starting out streaming, it's like you have an Xbox. Oh no, it's 666. Have an Xbox. It's like it's kind of a good thing to do. It's like if you have a Windows 10 or Windows 11 computer, go on the Xbox app, sync up your Xbox to it, stream it, use OBS or OBS Streamlabs or whatever recording or streaming software. Probably just OBS or Streamlabs OBS because they're free. And then just put it as a capture on your OBS and yada yada. So this is the new car they just added. I'm curious. It's like, actually, let's just do the BMW. Do they have like the body kit for Drift Club now? No, they don't. And the preset. Because before the story came out, excuse me, which I already completed, which I could have just waited to do it, but I always love racing these things. I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit. Because let's turn down. I'm trying to like adjust. So it's 5.5, negative 5.5. Well, it's like you can still hear my voice, but over the game, you know? I probably can turn down the game audio a little bit more. I probably should. Let's go to 30. That's better, I think. Well, it's still pretty loud, but it's like you have to turn down the game audio, or it's like I have to turn it in my stream. Because I'm like, I don't want to increase the decibels. Or, you know. I mean, the GTR. One more thing. More people liking my stuff. Yay. More likes, more kudos, yada yada. There's only one people who played my community card challenge. I feel like more people are playing, like, they, like, I mean, I added a play to it, technically, but it kind of sucks is, like, that's the thing about, I don't like about the Blue Yeti is that, it picks up literally everything, and it's like people have all these videos of trying to like make it sound a lot better, and it's like they have all these softwares, and it's like before, it's like when I was talking before, I was kind of a lot quieter, but I was a lot nervous to record because my I was a lot nervous to record because I was in a different room of my house. Because I still live with my parents. So it's like my parents are kind of like disturbance and my brother. Now I'm like in my room, which is a lot more comfortable to me. Because this is when I'm by myself. And also at nighttime, it's probably the better times to record and stream because it's like everyone's going to sleep. But also I feel like during the day, it probably won't be as bad either. It's just kind of a little bit more disturbance, but I'm just saying, it's just like, that's just a possibility. I don't know. But tip I learned is if you're streaming, don't just stay silent, because it's like people join and then did I hit that fucking truck? Back there. Like people join, they hear you're not talking, and then it's like you're just playing a game. It's like, why would someone want to talk? Like, would join a stream that no one's talking to, you know? I mean, I know people do those streams where there's like silent streams where people don't talk and they just play the game and then they just type in chat because they don't have mics or they just are nervous to even talk. Which, I mean, I understand. It's like, it's more engaging if you just have, like, if you're more interactive with your voice, I would say. It's like, it's kind of even the sucky thing is like when you do have viewers but they don't say anything. It's like those bots that happen on Twitter, not Twitter, Twitch. Even they were doing it on Mixer before Mixer closed down, which was my primary streaming platform because it was so much easier to stream to Mixer. And I love how Mixer was set up, and I was planning, and I was actually getting some, because I had sometimes like friends helping me. It was so much easier to stream on Mixer because of the low latency. There was like no delays, it felt like, on Mixer. And I just really like that. And also the chat, I can actually see chat on my Xbox. And there were sometimes it was glitched, so I couldn't see it. But it was so fun. It's like, I just wish Microsoft didn't like disbanded it like after like issues they were having with it. Because I felt like it could potentially be really good. Like, it was a possibility of being very good. Like, Mixer, it just kind of sucks that Mixer kind of had to go down the path it did, that Microsoft kind of did. But a lot of people were like very upset about it. It's like a lot of people were very upset that Mixer closed, and then a lot more people went over to Twitch because they decided to make a deal with Facebook Gaming, and it's like they were saying, oh, how Facebook Gaming gets more viewership than say like people get more viewership on Facebook Gaming than they do on Mixer. And I mean, that could be an argument they could make, yes, but at the same time, not a lot of people like Facebook because of issues that happen concurrent on Facebook. Twitch, I believe, is owned by Amazon, if I'm correct, now. So, it just kind of sucks, because it's like, I felt like Mixer had a lot of potential, and it was just felt so nice to stream on Mixer, and I would have preferred it way over Twitch every single time. It just felt like so much of a struggle to stream on Twitch with an Xbox, because yes, you can just stream directly to it, but it just felt such of a hassle. You have to pull up the Twitch app just to stream. And what I've heard now is that it's actually easier to stream on Twitch, if I'm correct. Yeah, set up live stream. See, this is like Twitch, you got this QR code and whatever, but it probably switches and whatnot. I'm not worried because they'll probably switch if I like redo it. Well, I want to check that to make sure. I don't think anyone's just gonna go out and it's like, oh yeah, let's just do that. I don't know. Here, let's just black that out real quick. I just want to sure. I'm thinking the QR code probably changed. Yeah, the code changes. I just want to see if this QR code actually changes as well. Because that's probably, like, potentially the QR code probably changes. Because it's like they make brand new QR codes. I mean, I could be wrong. But, nonetheless, I just think Mixer could have had a lot more potential. But it's just Microsoft kind of swept it under the rug. And they just brushed it off after issues they were having with it, apparently. And then they just didn't want to care. I guess not. That's just a sucky thing. I just feel like it's like, let me switch back. Hold up. There we are. That's just a sucky thing about Mixer. It's just there was a lot of potential with it, but it's just Microsoft didn't really want to pursue it, I feel like. Because Facebook gaming, yeah, probably had more viewership, but like I said, there's a lot of issues people have with Facebook in general. I mean, I understand their issues, and I didn't really... That's why I didn't want to get a Facebook account, but I have an Instagram. And Instagram is owned by Facebook. Well, it's Meta now, but... That's why I would get a... I'm probably going to get rid of my Instagram, I don't know. But people would probably, oh, get rid of Instagram or something. Like, to me, it's like, I don't really care much, I don't think. Because it's like, oh, they're still... I think it was selling data, or like, spreading false advertisements and whatnot. So who knows? But I just felt like Mixer could probably potentially rival Twitch over time, because they had this big deal with Ninja coming over to Mixer. That Microsoft was paying Ninja to go to Mixer, and Ninja brought in like about 3 million followers, if I'm correct, before Mixer decided to cut it off, and then Ninja went back to Twitch. So I just felt like, I mean, he grew a lot on Twitch, but Twitch was a lot higher, so it was probably a lot easier for him to grow on Twitch, because the Twitch it has a bigger fan base. But Mixer, I just felt like it was in its early stages. The deal with Ninja probably helped it a lot. It's just, what sucked is Ninja didn't Microsoft just, like I said, Microsoft just brushed it under the rug and then just not cared about it. You know, there was a lot of hope for Mixer, like I said. Nothing much we could do about it unless Microsoft decides, yeah, we'll bring it back. Because we know a lot of people liked it, so why not bring it back, you know? But there's nothing much we could do, really. It's just either go over to Facebook Gaming, which I didn't want to bother with it. It just felt like a hassle to make a Facebook. I mean, I already did, and I had to make another one, and it's just like, no. I tried to at first, but then I kind of just deleted those Facebooks, so. Yeah. But anyways, so tomorrow is the start of the new series. This is series 5, if I'm correct. Yes, so tomorrow is series 6 of the new series, and there's a lot of going for the summer. So we're gonna have to see how that goes, really. I'm kind of curious. So, like, I already saw a lot of potential cool stuff, so go figure. Let's see. I don't know if I want to do is like do some more Shrine trials. Actually go do that, or also make more. Let's just do some more time trials. Let's try to get some more time trials going, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of whoops. The wrong thing again. Rivals. So S2. What's the car I was gonna use? The Pagani, because I feel like that's so much better. Yeah, the Pagani Hyra BC Forza Edition. I've been using that for S2. So we're just gonna complete more rivals with all the circuit races, because I just felt like it would be a lot easier than point to point. And it's like, I don't know how people have the patience to do like the Colossus, the Goliath on freaking do a time trial on that, because they're gonna mess up. Okay, I thought I changed the setting so the ghost wasn't showing. That's kind of annoying. let's see. Let's turn Ghost off. Thank you. It kind of gets annoying. It's like you're trying to race and this ghost is kind of distracting you. I mean, I can technically stop it now. I just have to post a clean lap. That's... Oh, I barely need that checkpoint. Like, that's all I have to do. But I want to make, like, I could post, a better lap, I feel like. Because I got the speed now. It's like way better. Okay, there we go. For the way better lap. And the thing is about time trials is like you could do as many laps as you want. There we go, that was way better. Did I go 5 laps? No, I'll just quit now. It's like, we got the thing. I think I'm just gonna do that. It's like... just post a clean lap whenever I can. It's like I get more accolades. I mean, there's probably better cars I could probably use, but... Okay, so that race is done. Like, I could probably start doing some of the point-to-point races if I really wanted to, but... it's like, I can't use X-Class cars, so I don't have a decision for X-Class, so like, S2 is the highest. Here, I got that one done. You do that. Like, I don't know how someone has the patience to do the Colossus, do freaking Goliath, do the Gauntlet, do the Marathon, and what's the last one? Juggernaut doesn't count, because again, and the Titan. How does someone have the patience to post a clean lap for that? I don't know, because it's like, that's like, you only get 500 accolades. That should be 2,000. I feel like they should give it more accolades because of it. It's like not like just 500 like they do for every other race. So I don't know. Horizon Tour. So we need to do a lot more accolades hunting because, as you can tell, if I go to my leaderboards, it's like I have friends that have like 700, like over 700,000, but it's like I can tell that they've done a lot of the time trial events because a lot of them I can tell they were like, when I was seeing them play it, they were doing the time trial events. So I can do that. And I'm planning on doing is like I could do like a full 50 lap race, but that would take over an hour to do. So I don't know if I want to do that tonight. I mean, I can, but it's like I don't know if anyone really wants to watch me do a almost an hour-long race. I mean, I could, but I don't know what race I would do. to do so, and like probably a faster paced race instead of like kind of like these. I would probably do this race, to be honest with you. I'd probably do this race. This just be a lot more fun, but it's yeah. That race is way too tight. That's too tight. That's what she said. That race might take a while. Did I do the time trial for that? I haven't. Let's do it. Let's just kind of see how it is. But I mean, do I really want to do DS2? Do I really want to do an hour-long race? I don't know. But I would do it with the not the Pagani. I would do it with my Sesto. So I don't know, like, do I really want to do a long-ass race? I mean, I could probably do that eventually, don't get me wrong, but... I mean, if it gets me something to do, so... Sort of, I know. Let's just see how this race takes with this car, and then it's like I can probably average it about my Sesto. It's like my Sesto is a lot faster than this car. Man, I could run the Huayra BC pretty well. Sure, I can get like probably a better tune for this, but this is actually I have two of them. I probably have one for my rivals, and then the other one could be for like the actual racing. I could probably find a good tune for it. We'll have to see. Ooh. About a minute. Let's actually do a proper lap this time. I like this is the car it's gonna be for my collided, that's fine. I'll do the next lap. I just want to post a clean lap of like my faster lap. Kind of screwed it up there, it's fine. I mean that's what I think. I could probably like tune another version, like get into X class. We'll have to see. Let's I think it'll just be better because I just lost all my speed. Wow, that's... I don't like how they do flags of certain things sometimes. Because then it's like they fuck it all up, and it's like you have to go another lap. The flag system's not... See, it's like, why is it flagged? Because I rewinded and whatnot. Which I don't agree with. It's like, why punish them for another lap and just, like, let it only in that first one? I don't know. Are you kidding me? Like... How close was this? I hit that! Look at that, look. Yeah, you're phasing right through it. Okay. Well, that kind of sucked. So it's like, it takes about, like, the same time that other voice was taking place. I mean, this could be, like, a good race to do. It's like a minute, 50 minutes, 50 laps. It's about An hour. Well, probably less than that. Now this lap's flagged. For now, at least. That was a way better lap time. We could probably just quit the event. I mean, so it's like 55 minutes. We averaged that. So let's say like 55 minutes times like 50 laps, which is 2,750 50 minutes. And then we convert that. So then we divide that by 60. Or... am I right? No, I'm not doing this right. That's like 27... Actually, I'm doing this wrong. Hold up. 4.55 and times that by 50. It's like 27.5. Am I not even doing this right? I don't know. I don't think I'm doing these calculations right. Let's see. I'm probably not. Let's say 55 seconds. No, it's like 2,750 seconds, excuse me. And we put that into it, it would be about 46 minutes that whole race would be. That's how long that race will be. If we average about 55 to 56. So it's like... I mean, if you do 56 times 50. You add another... do 800, so like 2,800. It'd be about, probably about... close to 46 or close to probably about between 45 and a half minutes to about maybe 47, 48 minutes, depending on the laps, depending on this. So it'd probably be a range from probably like 45 to 50 minutes, a 50-minute race, if we do 50 laps. So, like, what do I do? That's the question. It's like, do I want to do that? Probably not, but at the same time, it'd probably be a good idea. I got all the Jeeps now, and I got a wheel spin. I have owned 385 total cars. There was one car that I got, you have to get from the charger. I'm probably gonna have to get the car back, but I sold it from the auction house because there's you can get a lot of money from it, actually. From what I found out. Let's spin this wheel spin. We get BMW. Do I have it? I don't. Okay. Or cars to add to the collection. So I have total collected 386 out of the 583 cars, and now they're bringing back some of them from Series 1 because it seems like Forza is starting to recycle some cars already, which I kind of am surprised about. It's like they're already recycling vehicles. I mean, they are bringing back they're bringing back cars from Horizon 4, into Horizon 5, and they're adding more new vehicles. Like they added the new Mustang Mach-E, the 1400. So the Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400, basically the 1400 horsepower Ford Mustang Mach-E. And I'm not a fan that Ford went the route of going the full-on electric SUV. I mean, I wouldn't complain as much if they still made it the sport look, like the sport car, like the muscle car look, not this SUV, because it just doesn't look good. It's like, if you want to advertise an electric car, make it look like a sports car. Don't make it like look like dog shit. I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of things that Ford, I'm just not a fan of. Like, I don't mind the electric car movement. Like, getting more electric cars is cool, and it's like it's not my cup of tea. But it's how it's like they're pushing forward and they're like saying you can't produce any more gasoline powered cars and by this year, yada yada. And it's like, why? It's like, why push for this? Like, why put it on the consumers? It's like, I know a lot of people are doing that, and it's like making electric cars does produce a lot of pollution and also making energy. But also, you gotta realize, I think people need to realize this, is like, gas prices may go down, but electricity prices are gonna go spiking way up. That's the funny thing. I find it's like power companies are gonna raise their prices because people are gonna be charging their cars at home a lot more and so forth. And I know these charging stations that, like, those Tesla superchargers, they're putting them around the highways, and it's free to charge there. But I'm gonna bet you when it gets to that point, it's people are gonna be starting to get charged for charging their cars at electricity stations, charging stations. I mean, there is public stations you have to pay for to do so, but it's like Tesla, you don't have to pay for it if you're driving a Tesla. But I don't know. It's like, I'm for the electric car movement to an extent. I mean, I think there should be more electric cars. I think they have a lot of potential. But the issue is that how people are doing it is like how in the UK it's like they can't sell any cars by, I think, 2025. No, but I just think, like, saying that, oh, electric vehicles should be all this and it's like, it's probably bound to happen that we're going to get these floating cars. These cars are going to be all electric now. I mean, it's going to happen, yeah, but because of futuristic stuff. But at the same time, it's like, don't force it on the consumer. Don't force it on the customer to... Also, don't force it on the companies, even though the companies are going to go, they're switching to all these electric vehicles, but don't force it on the customers, because customers want to choose what they choose. Don't give them just one option. Give them multiple options. That's why I hate about this movement, really. I don't think it's working. I don't think it'll work. I have 2 McLaren P1s. I could get one away. Ugh. Excuse me. So, Adam's what? I don't know if, like, we could do this race, but we'll have to see, like, oh, okay. Like, more people keep joining and then leaving. Let's go to Lamborghini. Let's go do my Forza Edition Testo Elemento. This is kind of the sucky thing. So let's just try the race, see how it goes, and then we'll See how fast I can do the race in, because it's a 3-lap race, am I correct? Yeah. Okay. Already gonna have to rewind. Yeah. Wow. The Kinesig is like getting in moment or. I passed 2 guys because they hit the wall because they didn't bother to slow down. Well, the first lap is always going to be the slowest. We got about under 50 seconds. Cessa is completely fast. I love the brakes in this thing, too. That kind of screwed me up a little bit. All I could say about like 45-second lap time, so it's like the Cessa is like 5 seconds faster than the Huayra BC Forza Edition. Well, they're both Forza Editions. It's like I probably can up the difficulty too, potentially. It's like that little lip right there. So, yay? Okay. My best time was a 46-second time. So it's like 250. Let's do, that's 2 seconds. And that would be like a little less than 40 minutes, probably like 38 minutes to 40 minutes to do that race. I mean, that could be a good idea. I don't know. I mean, we could do so. This is 5 laps. Let's create an event. Let's do... Was it track toys we were doing? Kind of seemed like it. Yeah, it was track toys. Okay. Do track toys. Let's do open. Let's just leave everything. Let's do... I'll do 25 laps. I'll do a 25 lap race. Yeah. I'll do 25 laps. I'll do a 25 lap race. Because I got nothing else to do. I'm not gonna test drive it. So what's my difficulty at right now? Above average. Why is it above average? I thought I had a lot higher. I felt like I had it on. I should have it on expert. That's what I usually have it as. Weird. Let's go expert. I don't know why I had it so low. Let's do this Sesto. And we're gonna do a 25 lap race at this track. What is it? Playa Azul circuit. The Playa Azul circuit. That's the track we're gonna do a 25 lap race on expert difficulty. This is gonna be a long time. My hands are probably gonna be tired after this. I don't know if a racing wheel will probably be any better though. Like that's the thing. Like, would it be better? Probably not. And here's the caveat, which I don't like about racing AIs, is they always have that one or two that is so freaking fast as hell, and then they just pull away from the pack, and it's like it's impossible to catch up to them. And this is a video game, racing game logic, if I remember correctly. That's the thing though, it's like I see that AIs kind of don't slow down a lot for this turn, and then they just lose so much time because they hit the wall. That was a good turn. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to run down that guy, but I mean, all that matters if I lead the last lap. I mean, that's all that matters. I don't know if I could. I probably could have beat it on unbeatable, but I don't want to try. It seems like I'm closing the gap. I wish they had the intervals. I wish they can give you that option. It's like if you want to see intervals, like give you that option. I know they can do it on like online races maybe, but like do it for like. I don't want to do that. Oh, I barely got that one. That was me. That was on me. I'm gonna lose a little bit of time, but that's fine. But we can definitely, for sure, probably close them down. And usually, sometimes AIs always make a stupid mistake. You just have to pounce on it at the right time. I think they're pulling away a little bit. One thing I'm planning on doing is it's so easy to. I feel like it's a lot easier to make thumbnails for Forza, because it's like you can go in game, take a picture of a car, one of your cars, in a scenery or something like that. Because that's what I did. It's like the thumbnail for this live stream before it started was a picture I picked of the Challenger Hellcat, and I just kind of did a scenery look. That's kind of what I did. I'm slowly creeping on them. Slowly but surely. I don't really make as many mistakes. I can definitely catch them, it feels like. Also, I'll probably about halfway into this race. Might actually. My hand's starting to cramp up a little bit already. Oh, I missed it by an inch. A fucking inch. Yeah. Okay, I should have rewinded a little bit back. Also, what I heard is like sometimes rewinding sometimes also screws up the AI. How did I miss that? Odd. Wow, I'm missing it by like an inch, or like not that much. Okay, I'm creeping. Car? Oh, they're in the Sesto. God. Yeah, I'm already catching up to them. Because it's like, I can see their username. That means good signs. Okay. I'm not a fan of using rewinds nowadays, because I feel like I could probably go without them. But it's like, it's seeming like... I don't think it matters now. It's like, if you have rewinds on or off, it doesn't, Yeah, I'm definitely catching up with them. Oh, it's not the Sesto. Yeah, you can definitely take those corners a little bit faster than I can, because it's like, I can't as much. This is where I can catch up. And I just kind of lost it there. Aw, you little shit. You had a brake checker. Oh, you slowed down so much for that turn. Yeah, it's like I can't full throttle it. Like I have to. It's like I have to brake a little bit more because like my car doesn't have as good of a steering. So now we're taking the lead. We're on lap 10 of 25. So I kind of have to slow down a little bit, but I guess I can gas it through. Fastest lap time was under 25 seconds. Probably gonna get a lot of skill points from this race. Hopefully. Full contact with the outside wall. Didn't lose this, but I think I have the save me thing for card or the skill perk. 12. it's like I probably could leave off the problem just a little break. I'm kind of pulling away from it, I think. Whew. Alright. We have to go lap number 14. We're already past halfway. We got 11 laps to go. Oh boy. We're down to the wire. Got 9 laps to go. Oh boy. Let's see. Cleanups. Going pretty well. Oh, we got under 44-second lap time, 43.91. Pretty good lap. We spent about 13 minutes in this race. I have like pulled away from everyone. This seems like look at this guy. He's saying that. Okay. Oh, my third screw up of this race? Yeah, that wool can be a bitch, I swear. Okay. I don't know what's up with Lap number 18. Yeah. I just barely hit it, and then it bounces you off the wall so badly, and then it just kind of, like, you can't control it unless you, like, slow way down. And then you just lose all your speed. Missed it by a little inch. Now I'm starting to make mistakes. I have that feeling is because my hands are starting to get tired. We're on lap 20, so we have 6 laps. I think it's because my hands are starting to get a little tired, which can put a toll on you. It's like, hands start getting tired, kind of like, I mean, here's like, okay, that's, how much did I miss it by? Oh, that's touching, barely. It's like... But, yeah. I think it's just because my hand is starting to get a little tired. Like, it's kind of... It's like... An issue with me, and I'm sure a lot of people can, like, agree with, have also deal with this a lot themselves, is you grip the controller too hard, and then your hands start getting all tired, they like start hurting, and they're not comfortable, and they start sweating a lot more. Because you're like in a more intense moment, and that's me with like Call of Duty, that's me with like more serious racing, because it's like, I'm doing a 25 lap race. If I was doing like a 3 lap race, or like a 5 lap race, it wouldn't be as bad, and then I'll just be calm. See, it's like, I'm making mistakes now. I was like, yeah, I'm probably glad I didn't do a 50 lap race, but I figure. Like 46 seconds for that. We were heading up on 16 minutes for total time. Laps to go. That was way better. That was a way better circuit. 3 laps to go. And that's not like as bad, like those little taps. Cool. I glimpsed down for 1 second at my screen, my desktop, to check like something real quick, and I fucked up. All right, final lap. Make this count. No screw ups. I'll say this. I'll do is I won't do a rewind on this lap. No rewinds at all, unless if I have like, well, even if I miss a checkpoint, I'll just let it go. Or, yeah. And there we go, that's final. Final in the bag. Race over. A little under 19 minutes, wow. Yeah, I did it under 20 minutes. Now everyone's finishing. See what everything will get. I definitely am gonna rest my hand after this, so... 85,000 XP, let's see how many levels will level up. $80. Ooh, 250. Ah, you little bitch horn. I mean, I know I could just buy all the clothes, so I don't have to worry about the clothes, but it's like I also have to worry about the horns, so. 85,000 event XP, 314,000 credits. Wow. Pretty good. We're almost at 23 million. Got 2 more wheel spins, though. A car. And 35,000. 15 kudos. Creative hub. I have one play on that. Yeah, it's like, if I can get more people to play these 2 races, it'll be in the good glory, I feel like. But I even streamed for about an hour and a half. This is when I usually kind of cut it off. I only stream about an hour and a half each night, each time I've usually been streaming. And I know the streams are usually meant for like longer periods of time. Usually that's kind of how it is with like even on like mainly on Twitch, but so I mean, it's like, what else do I do? I mean, I can try to look up like do some challenges, like see if like and so forth. And it's like, if I had more people watching my stream, if I had more people watching this stream, I mean, I've had seen people come and going, but it's like no one's chatted. So it's like, I'm curious, it's like who's actually here, who's leaving, yada yada, and like who's talking, you know? But I don't, apparently not. Is there like a special thing I can unlock? Okay, I need 13 more Fords. Yeah, which I can probably buy some of these. I'm probably just gonna customize my character and just buy all. See, it's like, look at all these clothing I still need to unlock. Like these could be like Forza shop. It's like all these clothings. There's like, I'm gonna have to buy all of these so I can get so they don't appear in the thing. And these can cost a fucking fortune. It's like, I probably could buy literally all of these out if I truly wanted to. So they're not like in the way, not bothering. So it's like I don't keep having them pop up in wheel spins if I get more wheel spins, you know? So I don't know. I'll have to think on that. I should have done this. 25 extra. I would have gotten a lot more XP, but that's fine. Got that now. Damn, it's just kind of sucks, really, because you're trying to do a lot of things, and then kind of get tired, yada yada. So I do want to say that how do I say this? Um yeah. um yeah. I don't know. It's like an hour and 40 minutes. This is longer than my last two streams on Minecraft, but probably less viewership. I mean, I've had people viewing, but God knows what. I mean, what else do I do? I feel like if I stream Forza tomorrow, which I might do, it probably would make a lot more sense to stream it. And I know people are probably gonna get this all done, and it's like a lot easier. I feel like it would make more sense to stream Forza tomorrow because there would be more to do right now. Because it just feels like there's not a lot to do. It's like you're constantly waiting. It's like, I mean, I could do some of these things in the festival phase, like the daily challenges or Horizon Arcade. I can do the trial or the seasonal playground, but I don't want to because I don't see a point into it. It's like I already have this car, the Honda Civic, the 1984 Honda Civic, and I know you can't buy it from the auction house, but it's like if I show you, I mean, I do have it, so it's like. And I know these could be a lot worth some money. It's like a lot of these cars are like they worth so much. Just like if you go to the auction house, they probably drop the price. But there's one car that was in the first one, the Lamborghini. What is it? What is it? What is it? SVJ. These are saying sold for $20 million because this was a series exclusive from first series. If I show you from series 1, was it series 1 or series 2? Series 2, I think. Yeah, it's the excuse me, it's the it was the series project like 200, and I probably could have tried a lot more to get that car, but just what it is. I mean, there's cars, and thing is, Forza now is starting to recycle vehicles. It's like some of these vehicles you can't get, of course, but some of these vehicles you can buy, and now they're recycling vehicles for current series. So go figure. I mean, if you go on Twitter for Forza, I mean, it's like, um, so how do I say this? Like, I'm kind of like screwing up a little bit, but if you go to the Forza Twitter, you see like the first what is it? It's like they only post the summer week, but it's like they'll post. So the updates are here, but the series doesn't start until like 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or Pacific Time, Pacific Daylight Time, whatever the fuck. Um, on the so it's launching tomorrow. But if I'm correct, if you do Forza Horizon 5 Series 6, um, Series 6, you can see like all the things they're doing with it. Like there's all the cars. If you do like challenges, I don't know. Like what am I looking for? Seasons. I'm trying to look for that one website I was using. I found it on. But I'm bringing like stuff back, I guess, but because there are screenshots for it. But so this is Series 5. Okay, there's like images on it. Here we are. Well, this is summer. Okay, there's the website. This is where all the McLarens are gonna be added. So it's like this is summer. It's like all the stuff, and then if we go down to like yeah, spring. It's like the Aventador SVJ. That you can get that so easily if you know what you're doing. And it's like it's in Series 2. It was when Christmas was going around. It's like it's a freaking series award if you get enough points for it. And people are literally selling it for 20 million credits on the selling it for 20 million credits on auction house. And then you go and now they're bringing it back, they're reusing it, so it's like you can easily get it back, and the prices on the auction house are going to go way down for that car. So I'm going to bet you if you go like if we go back to the auction house, I mean it's like 20 million. Okay, come on, Forza. Work with me. Go back and it's like say 20 million, 20 million, 20 million, starting bid's 20 million, and it's like 10 million, starting bid 20, like everyone is selling it for 20 million credits. And like people are bidding on them because it's like they want this car. But it's like you can just wait in like a whole month until the spring season for the series happens. And then once it does happen, then you can just get the car, and then more and more people will be able to get it. It would be a lot easier to get that car for the spring season instead of the series in Series 2. But that's what I mean. It's like the Honda Civic was also a car that was an exclusive until like a lot of people got it, and the prices were pretty high. It's now gone down because it's reduced again. Once they start like the first round when they add a new car to it, those prices will go way up. But then when they reuse cars, those prices go way down in the auction house because more and more people are going to get it. But a lot of people don't want to spend 20 million credits on a car unless some people are desperate or they have the money for it, because there's people who do have the money for it. I mean, I only have 20 million credits, 22 million credits, and I don't want to spend it on a car right now. And I'm trying to save up my credits right now, and I'm trying to find better methods to actually get more credits. And I know there's a lot of like tricks you can do. It's like if I go to car collection, I go to the MG, and I buy the X Power SVR, that SV-R, and if I purchase it, it's 50,000 credits. And you also get a voucher because it's on Car Pass, and the Car Pass is, of course, on if you get the expansion, you pay for it. Which I bought the Ultimate Edition or the Premium Edition, the most expensive one, which was like $100. So I literally got all the Car Pass cars they've been adding, and even the new ones. I'm gonna get the expansions. I'm probably gonna get all the new car packs whenever they're gonna add new ones because they have the Formula Drift car pack and the Welcome pack. Which who knows when they'll add more to to this. If they'll add more to the car pass. Well, when the car pack, but we also wondering when their first expansion pack is going to be. I don't have to pay for it now because it's like I already have it. I already have paid for the 2 expansion packs because we already confirmed that there's going to be 2 expansion packs coming out sometime this year, and I've heard there's news, some rumors going around that they may announce the next um, expansion pack. Well, I think on the live stream they do on Forza channel on YouTube, they kind of they probably, I don't know if they explained about it, but I don't know when the next like when we're gonna get the expansion pack. But if I just kept buying this car, it's 50,000 credits, and I just had the skill points for it. So let me show you. I already used it all. I'm sure Forza's probably gonna patch this. Well, the thing is, like, you could spend like $3 IRL for that money to get that car, or you can get the car pass. And I mean, technically, they're getting money to like Turn 10 will get it, but and Playground Games and Microsoft will get that money. So I don't know if they're really gonna patch it. I mean, they had to patch it with a couple other cars. Just like some cars, they had to take the super wheel spins away because of excuse me. Or they had to take wheel spins away on certain vehicles because people were exploiting it because they were always buying those cars, getting the super wheel spin on the car mastery, and then it'll always get the excuse me. See, they already patched it because this is a lot different now. Because you got the XP, you can't get the cash anymore, and then it's just a regular wheel spin because it was a super wheel spin, regular wheel spin, and then also 75,000 credits you can get. So they already patched it, which I'm not surprised on. Like Forza, because I mean they did release an update today, so I'm not surprised they actually patched this. Which is probably why I got some of the car mastery points back. But I'm sure once they add, because, well, if they don't want these things happening, then I don't know why they decide to add all this stuff and then change it later. Like I said, it's not surprising they changed this for this car. And if I go look it up on YouTube, it's if I go look it up on YouTube, it's like people are gonna say, "Oh, it's patched now," and yada yada. So it's like, what do I do? So now it's just they're like patching this, and is it really surprising that they're doing all of this? Really? No, it's not. And there's like people put all these methods out. I don't. But the MG is like not even worth it to get like anymore. It's like there's like videos on it. It's like, oh, use the MG, because it's like, here's the thing. It was what it used to be is, if I'm correct, it was the XP. This is still here. This is still here. The Forzathon points was moved down here. It was in this corner, top right. Then the wheel spin was right here. The super wheel spin right here, and the credits were right here. That's what it was. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not surprised they changed it. And you can get like so many super wheel spins and whatnot. So and it was like all of these people are doing like all these glitches, like that's what I mean. It's just, and sometimes it's like you try to get all these super wheel spins, but you have to play the auction house to get certain cars, you know? Which it's just like, why? Like, why go through the hassle to just play the auction house or do so? And then there's like Ferraris you can get, like there's cars you can get and just get like super wheel spins and buy it off the auction house, but at the same time you risk getting a car that's also, what do you call it? You also risk getting a car that may already have it filled out, if you get what I mean. It's just, Forza is starting to catch on to people exploiting this, is where they buy all these cars and because you can like cheap them out. With this car, you could have done is bought it, get a whole bunch of skill points, get the Forza Farm points. You can get the regular wheel spin, the super wheel spin, and also 75,000 credits back and XP. And you could just get all that back with this car, and you could just keep buying so many of these, and you would always get 25,000 credits each and every time, and you would be able to purchase like so many of these, and then do is either gift those cars away or sell them, or like sell them on the auction house. But from what I've heard is like, if you see a whole bunch of people trending with like selling that a whole bunch on the auction house, then it gets suspicious of you. So it's like, probably just do it one at a time. But it's just, Forza, they're starting to catch on with a lot of things, it feels like. And that's kind of a good thing, because it's like people are they're basically canceling out people to stop exploiting the game. That's what I mean. It's like people are exploiting the game so much is because of it, which is a good part on them, because it's just they're starting to catch on people getting all these exploits and whatnot. And there's races where you can get like a whole bunch of skill points pretty easily, and they're not going to take those down. It's like, that's not their issue. It's their issue is like, if they can't, I mean, then they would just have to take away so many things and like do a lot of things, and a lot of people are going to hate that. But with cars, it's like, it's not going to be much of a worry if they just change around the skill points for certain cars. And then with the Ferraris, it's like the 812 super fast, and then there was also another Ferrari that I forgot which one it was. You can get super cheap. That's like the Ferrari 812 super fast. So like, here's the 812. I mean, you can get these for like kind of cheap, like 158. Just buy it out, or like they're pretty cheap. I think the least you can go, and you can buy it out and see if it's excuse me, or bid on it and see if like people, but probably better just to buy it out maybe. I don't know. And then you can try to get the wheel spins and whatnot for it. But also there's another Ferrari. I forgot what's the other Ferrari. It's the GT. The GTC 4. It's these two because this one has Forza Fun points. You get 25,000 credits, a wheel spin, XP, and a super wheel spin. And this car, like they're putting it for 33,000, but if you go to the auto show and you go to Ferrari, it's let's see, like here's the super fast 350,000. Probably not even worth it. I mean, you can't even get the other car. Or can you? It's just I'm blind. Can you not get that Ferrari in the That's weird. What's the year of it? Oh. This car wheel spins fastest photographer in Mexico accolade. Oh, it's an accolade you have to get. That's why. And then it's just wheel spins, apparently. So, I don't know. It's just, I'm just kind of hands tied with a lot of things, I feel like, with Forza. And I mean, I think I get why people want to do it, why they want to exploit the game, because it's just, it's easier to get money and whatnot instead of like doing all these races. I mean, also there was like a big exploit with the Goliath race where you can have it set to auto steering, have a controller all set up. So like you have a rubber band under your controller and then hold down the trigger, the gas trigger, and then have certain cars that will go around the track for you. And I mean, I did that once, I'm not going to lie, to get like about 10 million credits. But because the assisted steering, but they changed it so it's where you can't earn as much anymore, which is kind of like, I understand it, but I feel like they need to do is Forza needs to do if it's set, because even with people who are actually doing a full-on lap race, they won't get as much money if they're doing an actual race. I think that's what it was people were complaining about, which I wish they would change it to where it's like they turn off if auto steering is turned on, that's when it activates. But if it's like if auto steering isn't on, like if it's assisted, don't punch them as much. But if it's like, that's what I mean, but I could be wrong. It's just Forza has done a lot to stop these exploiters, really, and I'm fully okay with that, because people are gonna keep exploiting this game. I mean, that's with any game. They'll exploit the living crap out of it. I'm trying to do now is try to get all of the car mastery stuff, like the ones that I really care about. Eventually I'm gonna try to max out all of those cars, but it's probably gonna be a pain in the ass to do it. So it's just, it's very complex how Forza is and all. One, two, three, 6. 1, 2, 5, 8. That's trying to get, because it's like I'm just gonna try to get all the Forza Fun points, XP, and the wheel spins and the cash credits for like a lot of these car masteries. That's all I'm gonna do. So it's like start off with certain cars and a car mastery on this one. XP. It's like, yeah, I'm wasting all these points that I can use on for other cars and probably get more that I'm not even knowing about. But at the same time, it's like, I don't really care, because I can just earn all these points back anyways. just playing the game, where I can also just do that race where it gives you a fuck ton right away. So I mean, that's what I can do. And I'm more of a person who likes playing the game normally and just having fun with it. And I mean, yeah, I've exploited it. I would say, I think everyone has gotten to the point where they've exploited the game sometimes. And I kind of did that, technically, with the Goliath shit, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, it is what it is. It's in the past now. And I kind of was like, I probably should have not done that, but I mean, yeah, I spent like a lot on certain cars, I feel like, but it's like I've learned, well, I mean, it's still kind of legit, but it's like I'm also not really doing anything, quote unquote. It's like it's legit, quote unquote. You can make that argument probably. Well, I'm just trying to collect mastery stuff, but I mean, there's also tricks you can do. Is like you could just do like races people have set up where it's just like going up and down the highway and just at high speeds with the car that, and then with the car that gives you a lot of skill points. What am I saying? Okay, I already got everything for this one. The Apollo. You can get more skill points easily because it's like you have a car set up for that, like a Forza edition car for that. It's just Forza, like, I don't know if I'm ranting or praising Forza for this. I think I'm doing both. I'm ranting about shitty people, but and this car actually has two. I got 2 available points, so now I got a super wheel spin and 2 wheel spins. I'm just gonna claim all these cars, even cars I have. I probably should have got rid of cars I got rid of because I had duplicates of. I probably should have gotten the skill trees off of them before I got rid of them. That's what I'm gonna do from now on. Is if I get a car that I have duplicates of, from like wheel spins. But I mean, there's cars I'll probably do is just sell them right from the wheel spin instead of like gifting it, because who wants like a cheapy ass car that they probably can just get from, and I mean, also I got some Forza edition cars that I've got duplicates of, but it's like they're a lot more common. I felt like it's like, I mean, if we go to Melissa, no, at Morris, I mean the Morris 1000 Forza edition. Oh. Excuse me. I mean, if you go to the auction house for that one. Like the Forza edition. I mean, 172,000, 115,000, but this is more of a common Forza edition car, so that's what I mean. It's just, it probably just makes sense to either gift it or sell it. And it's like, I could have sold it like for 250,000 credits because that's how much the wheel spins sell it for, because you can't sell it from your garage because it will just say remove from your garage. Like in the older Forza games, you can do is actually sell it. But now it's just like you only can remove it, which I don't really agree with. Is you don't get money for it. And it's like, I feel like they could do is just allow us to sell the car if they wanted us to, because they probably think we would exploit it. Maybe people did exploit it, but they can get a lot more money for it. I got a lot of XP for using more skills, which is fine. But because people would just rather sell it, and they probably want people to usually play out the auction house, because there wouldn't be a lot of people using the auction house, which actually that makes a little bit more sense now. But at the same time, it's like, it kind of sucks. We have to use the auction house to sell cars, and sometimes people don't want to buy cars. And there's times I had a lot of duplicate cars, and you would be surprised like how some people would buy like cars that you don't even expect them to buy. but they do buy it. It's kind of weird because I had some pretty low-end cars, and people bought it. And it's also kind of the nice thing is like you can gift cars now to people, and I mean, I've been gifted cars. I mean, I've literally been gifted the most expensive car in the game, I believe. If I'm correct. Well, yeah, I got 5 wheel spins and a super wheel spin. What's the car actually? Like if we go to the auto show, let's sort it by value. 5 million. The most expensive car in the game is the Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe. The 1965 is 30 million credits. It is the most expensive car in the game that you can actually buy from the auto show. Yeah, someone gifted to me. Someone gifted me this car, and it's like someone told me to make the suggestion with the car voucher because you get 1 car voucher to use for get a free car of your choosing, and I haven't used it yet, and I don't know when I'm going to use it because I'm waiting for them when they add more cars to the auto show because they usually add cars via the series and not to the auto show. And I feel like they can add a lot more cars to the auto show, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like they do that maybe after some time. Also, the expansions, but you can get those cars for free. But it's like, look, I already owned all these cars. Like, I owned the 15 million credit car. I've owned this McLaren, this Jaguar, these 2 Ferraris, and this Jaguar. I mean, I got the most expensive cars. It's like this Porsche I don't have. I mean, some of these cars I don't have. Like, I don't have this Jaguar, this Ford, and this Porsche. But from what I heard, this Ford, the GT40 is coming back. So it's like, I don't want to bother spending the money on it. And it's like, I can use the voucher on this car or some other cars if I really wanted to. But I don't know if I really want to do that. Which I would rather just wait because if cars are going to start popping up on the festival thing in the festival series, and there's like I can get the car for free, and then if I use a voucher, then it pops up on the series, and then it's like I have 2, then I can probably just sell one on the auction house maybe if I wanted to do that because I didn't spend anything on it. So that's what I mean. It's just. And I was like, that's why it's like someone gifted me the Shelby Cobra, the $30 million car, and it's like, that's pretty lucky. And I saw someone get it on, like they recorded a video and posted it on YouTube. And it's like, that would be cool if, like, that's pretty cool if someone did that. And it's like, someone did that to me, and I'm like so thankful for whoever gifted me that car. Because you can't pick who the car goes to. 30 million, 30,000, 100,000. 5,000. And then good something, 20,000. So we're over 23 million credits. But that's the thing, it's like, you can know who, I mean, depending on what the person puts, because you can put the audio name, their name they have for their character, which could be a assortment of things. It could be the person's gamer tag, the username, their actual like profile name, who sent you the car, or they make it anonymous, so it's Horizon Superstar. And I usually at first I did was my username, but I'm probably gonna, and then I kind of switched it into not, but I'm probably gonna do it again. But I did my username, and so you can actually find it out, but some people just kind of keep it hidden. So yeah, like, I mean, would this car actually sell and in the auto show? Or I can do is add it to my garage, get all the skill points for it. Actually, I don't know the perks, so I should probably look into that. So I'm just gonna sell it for 30 million credit, the 30,000 credits, because it just gets more credits into my pocket. And excuse me, because I don't know what the skill points have. It's like I never actually got into this car. So it's probably a good idea to like have a list of all the cars that are in wheel spins, and then see what the skill perks they have. So it's like you can keep a list of that, and it's like before you go spinning wheel spins, it's like, is it worth it to go to the car mastery and check it? In this case, no, because see, 1,000 XP and 5,000 Forzathon points, so it wouldn't have been worth it. So I could have gifted it to someone right then and there, or just sell it for 30,000 credits, and I probably wouldn't be able to get enough for it. So on the auto show, because it's like 60,000. Do they like? I feel like I don't know how much they kind of calculate. This is like half of like I got 30,000 credits for it, and it's worth 60,000 in the auto show. So it's like I'm only getting half the credits back for it, which is fine. Excuse me. So like, yeah, it's just there's a lot to explain. I guess I explaining it probably a lot more than it should be, but you know, Forza, it is what it is with Forza. Um, Actually, I only did one live stream on YouTube. One live stream before. I mean, I did another one on Twitch. Sorry, I got confused on that. Yeah, it is what it is, really. But I think I don't know if I think I might be done with this stream today because there's not a lot I can do. I mean, I can just do more races, but it's like I don't really have the motivation to do that right now. It's like, I mean, my hand feels better now, and I kind of just tired right now. I mean, it's 11:20 p.m. right now, which is 11:20 p.m., which is like where I live. And I'm like getting tired, so I'm gonna have to do these streams later because not as many distractions. But I mean, I can do them earlier, of course. But it's like how the YouTube algorithm is kind of all screwy, and you have to have like a constant schedule. So I was planning on doing is trying to live stream on Fridays on YouTube once a week, and then Twitch on Saturdays once a week. But I might try to do is stream twice a week on YouTube. So it's like Thursdays could be Forza, Fridays could be Minecraft. Kind of have constant games, but it's a debate because the new week going on. Because like I try to get a whole bunch of stuff done on the first day for a few hours, but yeah, I think it's a cancel. I think I'm gonna leave the stream here. I'm getting kind of tired. I want to relax. I need to go to sleep, and it's getting late. So I think that's all for today, and hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow for some Minecraft or maybe something else. We can probably do something else. But I kind of want to do my work on more on my Minecraft world as well. Just get more done. So thank you all for whoever turned in, and yeah, thank you very much.